Hello, it's Bohemian Barb here. Welcome to my channel. I'm about to do a reading for Capricorn. It's a love reading for the summer through August. And let's see what's ahead for you. I hope you're having a great summer, Capricorn, and you're not working too much. I hope you're finding some fun in there, okay? Taking vacations and whatnot. It's very hot here in Oregon right now. It's in the 90s, almost 100 this week. All right, let's see what we got. We've got, see, working too hard, 3 of coins. All right, oh my gosh, come on now. 8 of coins. All right, Knight of Wands, there we go. Some fun cards. Okay, all right, so we've got past, present, and future. Okay, so in your recent past, it looks like you're working and you're on this team collaborative effort here. But we're doing a love reading, right? So it looks like you might be on the same page as someone. Like I said, it's collaborative effort. There's a group thing going on here. So that also could mean there's a third party in your situation, okay? All right, we've got the 8 of coins, which means you're learning, you're working really hard. Maybe you're putting in the effort and you really want this relationship and you're trying to do everything you can to get it to go the way that you want, okay? So that's kind of good. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this card is about travel and having fun, going places. It's also about this Knight of Wands, who is a fun energy, sort of a playboy type energy. He's a fire sign. So it's summertime, right? So it might just be a summer romance that someone's just having fun and they're not really in it. So let's see what the other cards say, because maybe you're working a little too hard and this person is thinking it's just for fun. So let's see what the other cards say, okay? All right. That Knight of Wands also could be you wanting to move in with someone else, which is why you're working so hard. That might be for someone, you know, in that collaborative effort. Maybe you're looking for a house, you're looking for apartments, and you're working extra hours to have money for down payments or something like that, because that is moving. That Knight of Wands also is moving, so. Okay, let's have a look here. We've got union. What did I just say? All right. Union, great card. So maybe you're hoping for a union. Maybe you are moving in with someone and you're really thinking about, maybe they don't know it yet. Maybe that's why you're working so hard behind the scenes for this union, okay? Or you have a union coming up. You got someone that feels the same way, wants the same things as you. That's a great card. All right, you've got fun times. Yes, I love this for you. Stop working so hard. You know, this Knight of Wands is, you know, a travel card. You know, go to the beach, go to some concerts. You know, looks like they're at a concert in here. They're all going, yeah, with their phones, taking pictures. So that's fun. Maybe you'll meet this person that you'll have your next union with at a concert or at something fun this summer, okay? Maybe you'll meet them there. Maybe you need to be on the move with that Knight of Wands. Maybe you need that Knight of Wands energy. That person's always having fun. They know where to go. They're the man about town, the girl about town, you know. So maybe it's encouraging you to do that as well. All right, we've got control. All right. Interesting card. So the control card can go a few ways. Sometimes it's saying you need to let go of control and let things happen naturally and just have fun. Sometimes you like to be a planner, and some people are like, hey, I got tickets, let's go tonight at 7. You're like, well, it's 6 o'clock, I can't go. I didn't plan for this, okay? Let go of control. Sometimes the funnest things happen spontaneously when you weren't expecting it. So there's that. There's also, maybe you feel someone's controlling you, and you can't do what you want to do. You want to go have fun times. And you're questioning your union because this person is a little bit controlling. They're controlling your emotions. They're controlling your sex life. They're controlling how you feel, where you go. So there's also that. It depends on who you are and what this reading is about for you, okay? we should never let someone have control over us, and we should never control others. Everyone should have free will to decide what they want and what it is they want to do in life, okay? Let's get these cards over here. That Knight of Wands also is meeting someone while traveling. Maybe they're here on vacation, or maybe you're on vacation, and you meet someone that's really fun that you had fun times with, too. Okay? Alright. Let's do these. Love cards from Doreen Virtue. And it says, flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So, yeah, it's telling you, have fun. Flirt. Talk to people. Go out of your comfort zone. Sometimes you have to do that in order to meet other people, right? You know, Capricorns like to sit there and kind of, you know, take in the situation and the people. And, you know, sometimes you need to get into the life, you know, get into the situation and be part of it instead of just observing, okay? All right, we've got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. All right, so maybe there is someone that you think is nice looking that you want to get to know better. Ask them for their number. Go talk to them. Ask them for coffee, for dinner. Also, gosh, I forgot what I was going to say now, dang it. You know, flirting, you know, maybe you feel like you can't flirt. Maybe you don't feel comfortable talking to other people. There's that control. You don't always have to be in control of your emotions and control of others and try to figure out the situation ahead of time. Okay? Just flirt. Make that gesture and see, you know, what happens. So try to figure out, oh, if I say this, they're going to say this, and then this weekend, and then a month later. Just live in the moment, okay? All right. This one is finances and career. I think Sagittarius had these exact cards, and you saw me. I shuffled this like 10 times. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay, so maybe you feel like this is why you're working so hard. Maybe you don't have the money to do the things that you want. Maybe you want to go on that vacation. Maybe you want to move in with someone, and you need a down payment. You're working hard to create situations so you can have the union that you want with the person that you want. I get that. Okay, but you know, don't be so controlled that you miss out on opportunities with people. Okay, you don't want to miss out on fun and, you know, actually living a life. You can't just work all the time. It's not healthy. Okay. All right, let's do these cards. I also just got a vision of a Capricorn, someone that you work with. You know, this card, you know, is a work card, and it's learning new skills at work. So maybe you are applying for jobs and you just got a new job, and you don't want to take a lot of time off, and you don't, you know, want to do that. Or maybe you will meet someone at work that you really like, and that's where you're going to do your flirting. Okay, so I just got that for somebody. You know, maybe you feel like your job controls that, because a lot of times they don't like employees fraternizing with each other, depending on where you work. Okay, let's try these cards. This one is Cloudy Judgment. Illusions, unbalanced, distorted. Okay, so I feel like this kind of goes with that control card. You know, you're thinking, you're too much in your head about maybe it is your finances, or maybe it is a person that you have feelings for. You know, take some time to really figure it out. That's why that fun comes in. It gives your mind a break from the serious issues and trying to figure things out all the time, Capricorn, and not planning everything all the time. Mercury's going retrograde this Friday, and we have a full moon in Capricorn on Thursday. So there are some things that are going to come up for you. This is your full moon, okay? So anything you want to let go of, Thursday is the day to do it. So do some manifesting Write down things you want to let go of, like working so much and you want to have more fun. Control issues, write that down. Let it go so you can start over fresh. Mercury's going to be retrograde for 3 weeks till August 8th or something like that. And, you're going to have things that are going to come back up. Maybe it's old work issues. Maybe an old job wants you back. That's what this card is, right? It's people, it's exes, maybe that controlling ex, someone that you had a hard time letting go of, is going to call you, hey, let's go out for a drink, and you have to decide whether you want that in your life anymore. If it's not serving a purpose, if it's not for your highest good, sometimes you just have to say no. You can be like, you know what, it was great the time that we had, but that's not where I'm at anymore. I'm moving forward with this, okay? So sometimes you need control in order to say no to people that aren't good for you. So there's a lot of different ways this can go, all right? All right, let's do this one. Clinging, holding on, obsessing, and spying. Okay, that goes with that control card. You've got either someone is doing this to you, or you feel they're doing this to you, or you are doing this and you need to stop, okay? You need to let go and let that fun, lighthearted energy come in, because you want this union, right? But sometimes when you cling too hard and you obsess too hard, it's not going to work. Okay, you can't pressure, people into doing things or feeling things that they don't feel, all right? Now, this might be you feel someone's doing this to you as well. It really just depends on your situation, okay? But you can't cling to things. If things are meant for you, they'll be there, they'll come to you, they'll stay there. You have to just be like, let go, let God, all right? Like I said, with that full moon on Thursday, just, release and let things flow naturally instead of trying to determine the outcome. Sometimes part of life, the fun of it is not knowing, even though we do the cards and I want to know. Sometimes fun is not knowing what's going to happen, right? The surprise element, okay? All right. You've got depth, awareness, importance, and value. Okay. So you might have a lot of depth and you think very deeply and you feel very deeply about things, okay? So maybe you are you're aware of your situation. I feel like you've really been reevaluating things in your life right now. And that full moon is in your sign. Remember, it's going to bring up issues. And your first house has to do with you as a person, what you want, how you feel about yourself, your physical appearance. Maybe you've been trying to lose weight. Maybe you're trying to do better. Your first house is the first thing people see. It's how you present yourself. Value yourself. Do what's best for you. Value your own opinions. Value how you feel about certain situations. Don't let those control issues get in the way, all right? Because I see some good cards here. I really do. You have some good cards, but I feel like you're just missing out on some fun in life, okay? And we can't always know how people are going to feel or what they're going to do. Maybe this person is clinging too tight to you, okay? And, we really just have to speak our truth. That's all we can do in any situation, is speak our truth. And how other people handle it is on them. Maybe they get mad because you don't feel the same way, or you're like, you need to, maybe they need to lighten up, okay? And they get mad, but that's not on you. That's how they're going to deal with it. That's not on you, okay? But just remember, what's for you will come to you in due time. You can't ruin something that's for you. It's already destined for you, okay? All right, so we got pets. Getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love, okay? Talk to your... It's funny, but animals really do listen. They do. They're good companions. You can go for walks. You can talk to them. They listen. They might walk away, but they do listen, right? All right. We've got open your heart. It will help you attract more love. Okay, so that goes with your flirt. flirting, being open to new situations, not trying to control everything that happens. Okay? Open your heart, feel the love, feel happiness, feel the joy. Life has a lot of joy, and summer is a great time for it, okay? Communicate, compromise, forgive, it will work out. Okay, like I said, what's for you is meant for you, and you can't ruin it. Just tell your truth, and, either someone will forgive you, you'll work it out. Like I said, Mercury retrograde is going to bring up some things, and that's same thing. Communicate how you feel about that past situation, and you have to stand by your guns and your decision, whether that situation is for you anymore or that person is for you anymore. Yeah, just don't cling. This clinging can be ideas and thoughts too. Holding on and obsessing doesn't do you any good. It's not leaving you open for what joy and love can come into your life, because we all want this. I want this for you, Capricorn. Okay? You've got to, lighten up a little bit. You tend to be kind of serious and let things get to you too personally. Okay? So, flirt, have fun, go to some concerts, go to the beach, and open your heart, and love will come to you, okay? When you're ready for it, it will come. I hope this helps. I want it for you. Blessings to everyone. If you like it, share, hit the like button, and I'll talk to you soon. Good luck.